I would like to see an end to ageism. I think ageism is something that people don't really acknowledge very much, that people can make joke about you being old and things like that and think that's okay, but actually, I can't help being my age.
I think it's just really important that our arts and entertainment culture remains accessible and inclusive.
Access to community or some type of family, because that's becomes more important when you're older. The basic means of getting around and keeping your promise with regards to things like pensions and elderly care.
I think for a lot of people, being short of money is absolutely devastating, because then you can't do anything.
Well, I think actually it means very similar to what it meant when I was younger. If you've got money, then the world's your oyster, isn't it? So I think, the elimination of poverty would be the top priority for me. Actually, the one thing that would be nice would be more public toilets around, because then you get an old bladder like mine.
During COVID, we have a WhatsApp group. Somebody says, can somebody go to the chemist for me? And somebody immediately offers to go to the chemist. There's a lot of older people and a lot of younger people. And I think it's idyllic for older people to live in that sort of mixed community.
As you get older, you tend to start to lose connection with friends. People die, people move on, whatever. And during COVID, that became more apparent, that the need for connection with people, the need for community became more important. And myself, I was lucky because I'm part of a Buddhist community, so I'm able to maintain connections.
I would say access to physical activity, sports, running, having access to nature, green spaces, really available is good for mental health, right?
I think just this sense of community has really, really come out. I've found that everyone has really, really pulled together and you have met your neighbours more. And I think that's something we should not lose.
I hope I'll be able to impart some of my knowledge to younger generations. I think that'll be very important because kids don't raise themselves and everyone needs a mentor.
I personally hope to have access to better quality healthcare and kind of more efficient services for older people.
I think the older you get, the more imperative it is to kind of keep moving and exercise. So all generations, really, I think there should be more of a kind of push to keep people active.
I think I want to still know young people because I think everyone gets a lot out of that.
I would hope that when I'm older that I would by then have a house, by then have some more money in the bank.
For more to be on an even keel and to have access to housing and more supported living, just to enable people to have their independence.
My dream would be that everyone would have equal access to heating, to resources like that.
My greatest wish would be for a change to a more community-orientated society.